Welcome to Daily Tanya. Today is Tuesday, the 27th day of Iyar. Let's begin with Tzedakah. Gedola, Tzedakah, Shemekarev is a Geula. Tzedakah brings Mashiach closer. So today we're going to conclude chapter 51. We're getting closer to the end of the first part of Tanya. And here the Alter Rebbe talks about the life, the energy that Hashem puts into this physical world and how it works. You know, sometimes you look around and you see a world which is lacking life. Things that are inanimate objects, rocks, stones, you don't see the life in them. A physical world in general is something that you don't really see the life. And here is the great wonder what Hashem does, that He reduces and he filters the light, the energy to come into these inanimate objects and to the physical world in general. To have a physical material world which is a world that does not see its source, and yet it is every moment connected with the life. It is being created every second by Hashem. That is the greatest wonder what can exist. And for that, Hashem needed to contract the light, what the Alter Rebbe calls it, with garments that filtered not only in quality, but also in quantity, that it becomes such an entity that doesn't even recognize its creator. So when you look at an inanimate object, you know, today with science, we're able to understand a little bit deeper of what this concept means when you know about the atomic particles that are in every object. Even something that looks like it's dead and not moving, that you know that deep in that inside there is the subatomic particles that go when they're in constant motion and in harmony. So there is life in there, except you don't see it with the naked eye. Here, we're talking about much greater than that, even to have something from nothing. It's not that you have existing particles that you just need to move them and place them in the right order. You have something from nothing, a created being that looks like totally self-existing, and yet Hashem creates it every single moment, something from nothing. There is the life, the energy of Hashem that is so much concealed, but yet it is connected with the very top, with the very source, the endless Ein Sof light of Hashem. So let's see what the Alter Rebbe says inside. V'kol kach otzmu v'govru alevushim asher ein soif baruch hu malbishu master be'em ha'oyer ve'achayus. These garments wherein the blessed Ein Sof invests and conceals the light and vitality are so strong and powerful. Meaning the garments are not only numerous in quantity, but they're also of such a type, that their ability to conceal is greater than that of ordinary garments. So when you're talking about ordinary garments, is to create the spiritual worlds. To create a physical, material world, this is not ordinary garments. You needed something much greater, a different type of garment, different quality of garment. And thereby, with this life force and light, He created this world that is verily corporal and physical. And God creates and animates it by the vitality and light which He draws down and shines forth unto it. and that light is concealed. Oir amelubesh umechuse umuste betoich halavushim harabim vehoatzumim amalimim umastirim oir v'achayis. This illumination is a light that is clothed, hidden, and concealed within the numerous powerful garments, which hide and conceal the light and vitality. So that no light or vitality whatsoever is visibly revealed, but only corporal and physical things that appear lifeless. So you see, for Hashem to revive the dead is not such a big deal. The bigger deal is to have something dead, have something that appears dead, to create something that appears lifeless, which the life is concealed. Okay, gazing at corporal things such as the physical orb of earth can cause a person to imagine them as utterly lifeless, totally devoid of any spiritual vitality. And yet, there is the light in them. Without the light, without the vitality that Hashem constantly infuses in them, they wouldn't be existing. Yet they contain light and vitality, which constantly creates them ex nihilo, something from nothing, so that they shall not revert to nothing and naught as they had been prior to their creation. Creation ex nihilo must be constant. The fact that the world and its creatures were already once created during the 6 days of creation does not suffice. Rather, there must be a constant renewal of creation from its source. Thus, the godly light and vitality that is responsible for creation is constantly found within the created beings, albeit in a concealed fashion. And now goes on the Alter Rebbe to explain that this light is connected one level to the next level to the next level, all the way up to the Sephiris of Atzilus, the highest world. This light comes from the blessed Ein Sof, except that it is clothed in many garments. As it is written in Minutes Chaim, that the light and vitality of the physical orb of earth, which is seen by mortal eyes, is derived from Malchus of Asiya. As we spoke in the past, we have the 4 worlds: Atzilus, Briya, Yetzira, Asiya. Asiya is the world of action, the lowest world. In each and every world there is the 10 attributes, Malchus being the lowest, and each of the attributes contain of 10. So Malchus of Asiya is the ultimate lowest level. And that is the source of the light, the life that comes into the physical objects. However, within the Malchus of Asiya, there shines the Malchus of the higher world, Malchus of Yetzirah. And it's connected with the higher world and the higher world all the way to the world of Atzilus. And it is contained Malchus of the next highest world, world of Yetzirah, and so on. Meaning within Malchus of Yetzirah, in turn, there is contained Malchus of Beriah, and so on. So that in all of them Within the levels of Malchus of all worlds, including the level of Malchus of Asiya, the lowest one, are contained the 10 spheroids of the loftiest world, the world of Atzilus, which are united with their emanator, the blessed Ein Sof. Thus, even the physical orb of earth contains godly light and vitality. This results from the light passing through the spheres of the various worlds, the spheres being the godliness of each world, as well as through numerous and powerfully dense garments that serve to conceal this vitality. So the difference between the higher and the lower worlds will be understood accordingly. The divine light and life force is revealed to a greater extent in the higher worlds than in the lower. And within this physical world, the light and life force is completely concealed. However, this is the case merely in relation to the illumination of godliness. With regard to the core and essence of Ein Sof, there truly exists no difference between the higher and the lower worlds. He is equally concealed from all, and he is equally found in them all. As we mentioned yesterday about the example of the soul in the body. The soul animates the body, and the body and every part of the body is equally revealed. The soul is equally revealed, meaning every part of the body is equally alive, but yet it is also concealed from every part of the body. No part of the body is able to appreciate and understand and feel and express what is the soul really. The soul is really above and everything, it's beyond anything. So that's the end of this shir. Mirz Hashem, tomorrow we'll start chapter 52. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow. Mirz Hashem.